Hey guys, I'm Kimo, and I'm from Mask. Suji was supposed to be here giving the talk, but he's unable to come. So instead of Suji, I'm gonna give the talk about self-sovereignty and decentralized social. So yeah, let's go. So what's Mask? Just a quick overview, like what it is. It's just we recently became the a key stakeholder in Lens protocol, like the social infra. We have a few clients like Firefly and Orb, and we also have some other layers like the Web3 bio for APIs and whatnot. And in general, we've been in the social space for a while, and we are also one of the largest contributors to the Mastodon. So big believers in social. And about me, I started building social in 22, and by founding Orb, and we recently joined forces. A year ago, we joined forces with Mask, and Orb is now a product of Mask, and I'm heading that product, and I'm also heading the Lens protocol. And yeah, that's it. So I see a lot of people here, which is weird because I think the social is dead. Every year it's the same story, new tokens or whatever, but everything is just dumping. So it is, for me, it's kind of weird how we everybody has been trying to build this a decentralized social, and the tokens are definitely not interesting, or not doing that well. So I think DSO is still alive. Friendtech, definitely not. And but I think the core thing I want to point for me is why social has failed. One is a growth, and then two other obvious questions are UI UX, and then in general why build a decentralized social on the crypto rails. So growth 101 is you need an influx of new users, and then to have a user base, because if you don't have active if you don't have new users coming into the ecosystem, then it will just wither away and die as the people get older or have kids or don't want to spend time on social anymore. So new users is the key, and this is kind of where crypto has really this is kind of cool example of with Nanar's APIs. We are also investor of Nanar, so Farcaster. And this is from this image is from their docs, data taken 2 years ago, and they had these high quality profiles of 28,000 high quality profiles. And then what happened after in Farcaster, since it started growing a lot, and sadly the core these high quality users stagnated, so it didn't grow at all. They had a lot of influx of new accounts, but the real high value user base was didn't grow. So I think as you probably know, it's not going that well today in the ecosystem, but I think this is just to show that we haven't really figured out how we actually grow social on the crypto. And another thing is this UX. This is from Orb, early days of the Orb app. And this is kind of still the biggest challenge we have in crypto is this connecting a wallet. Why do we need to have this button anyway? Beats me. Crypto is really hard for normies to come in, and if they don't know what's a wallet, then yeah, this is a deal breaker. Nowadays, if you download Orb, it's an app store and a Play Store. So nowadays you what we have inside is an embedded EOA, so you can just actually just one click and go live without connecting anything. But in general, connecting things, be scared of connecting things. Then the other thing is this UI example. So like every social like app, like just like a crypto, decentralized, or like traditional, like they kind of like tend to look the same. Like this is like a old slide, so the Twitter like definitely has like changed their UI a bit, but it's really hard to differentiate which app is what. So this is kind of like what we set out to do with early days with Orb. Like how can we like differentiate like and not look like any other app. So in general, like why build on crypto? Like we have like if we are not able to grow, we are also like certainly like not able to attract the core audience of people here today. Like ETH Magicians is like a perfect example. Like it's still like a peer-to-peer like a forum, and it's not like built on crypto rails. So why should we build anything on on the a crypto track anyway? And one thing is like that people have tried is like definitely like this like a tokenization of things. So that has not yet worked today. Maybe it will work. Another like a thing is this decentralization, but we also have like decentralized protocols like AT, like a proto, like Blue Sky, and then like a Mastodon. So decentralization is like also like not kind of like the justification why you should necessarily like go like on the crypto rails. And then like last thing is like payments. So in general, like a crypto like enables like easy payments, but is that like really like the best we can do for like crypto social, just like payments or wallets? So yeah, crypto, like for me, like what we are trying to do with Lens is like we really want to go back to this like a root of like decentralization. So like ownership, portability, like credible neutrality, monetization, and like a resilience, like they need to be like built in like to the core, and that allows us to do a lot of really cool things. And kind of like Lens like needs to be something where we just need like an RPC. So like middleware, anybody can build a middleware, but then like the truth is on chain. So like you don't need to do like that much like other efforts besides the RPC and maybe some like indexing to get some states or historical data. But otherwise, like socials should be as simple as this. And it has not been possible earlier, and especially like back in the days, like when we started building, gas was like too high, so we had to go to Polygon. Now Lens is its own chain on like a zk-sync stack, and it's like really like not always like beneficial to be on the like far away from the like ETH L1. So, but like ETH was not ready like when we started building. So I think now it's like really nice to like take a step back and see like what has actually been happening like on the L1. So gas is like definitely cheaper, the UX is getting better, like you have blobs, like for data storage, you have like secret proof for like proving like things. So I think like it becomes like right now like really interesting to revisit the whole idea of getting back to like mainnet. And like today, like we have like a lot of new spamming. Like this is like 3 posts from like Twitter. So like since like Claw launched, like it's so easy to just like build like start producing content and replying. And Twitter API is like actually like restricting like replies, and they are doing these like more like these like rule-based things, like who can like reply to your content in general, like to combat against the bots. And this is kind of cool. Like Twitter is doing this like kind of like implementing kind of like same primitives Lens has already existing, but it is not like it's on the client side. It's not on chain. So I think what is more interesting is that like you can actually implement this directly in the protocol and in the infra, rather than having like every client who's building on the same stack like do that same like have to do the same filtering all over. So yeah, so today like ETH is like getting leaner, like affordable. So it's like really interesting to actually like think about like what can we actually do, and why build on crypto? I think like we really need to think about that. But the easy thing is that like, what we can like offer out of the box is that we can actually start like building like on the Cypherpunk like theses. So like first time ever, there is actually something where we don't have to say like sufficiently like a decentralized or like permissionless. We can actually like start like actually like proving this, and we can actually start enforcing like rule-based systems. So like what I'm like thinking makes more sense than like just like saying like on-chain social. Like it's more like this like rule-based social, which is like inherently like for like baked into the on-chain narrative, and like no other like a peer-to-peer, for instance, like cannot like actually like implement this. So kind of like on-chain rules in general, like this is like live already since a year, but like in general, like they can define like who can post or who can do like an action, and you don't need to have any gatekeepers, and you have like the crops as a default as a foundation. So it is actually like really interesting. You can like control who can react on your comments, but you cannot like you can still like not gatekeep people from posting. So everybody can post, but then you can actually like start combating about like AI and like Cybils by actually implementing these rules. So yeah, Lens like is the first, and like I'm biased for sure, but it's like really like this like first like really like a like principle like based like a social primitive layer. So like actually like it's has been like abstracted a lot like to simplify the like developer experience, but in general like all you need to build there is just an RPC. Like you don't need anything else, and you have like a lot of like contract based logics like accounts, apps, groups, feed, and a graph for like following users, and then like you have like usernames which could be also like ENS names or Farcaster names, whatever, and then everything is just baked into the rules actions like primitive. So yeah, that's like my talk, and like I really want to challenge you to like revisit social, and also like if you want to build on social, like I think right now it's the perfect time to build on social. And you should totally like think about like when you're building on social, like what kind of like world you want to build. Like, do you want to have like the big like entities like Google and Twitter, like that are like controlling your data, or you want to have like you want to build your own platform, or you want to be able to like make sure that like you are not like getting deplatformed or like others. And like for instance, like Donald Trump, like he was deplatformed. He launched his own like a social, Truth Social. But today, anybody can do that. Like if you're like a deplatformed, you can always come to like on chain and you can launch your own social there. So great, thank you. I think we have time for questions if anybody has questions. No questions. Cheers.